right, awesome. All right, so welcome to Online Medical Billing and Coding. I am Miss Brandy or Miss B, whichever you prefer. Um, I have been doing medical billing and coding for about the past 7 years. I've worked for a lot of different specialties, different doctor types, different clinics, even ambulance. I've done some billing and coding for ambulance services, which is really interesting. It's really different. Um, but so that kind of that's my experience with billing and coding. I've been doing it for quite a while. I really like it. And guys, you're going to learn billing and coding in this course, but I don't want y'all to think that that's the job that you're going to be stuck in. Okay. Especially if you don't like one aspect of it or the other. Like me personally, I don't like to code. It's not fun. It's not something that I really enjoy. But I do really love medical billing because I'm kind of a problem solver. I like puzzles. And I like to figure out why my claims, the insurance company wants to deny my claim. I guess I'm an arguer too. My grandma said I should have been a lawyer because I like to argue with people. So arguing with an insurance company is no big thing for me. I will take them down all day long. That's where I shine, is the medical billing. But coding, you got to know some coding to be an effective biller. So you could work in coding, you could work in billing, and that will open up all kinds of doors in a medical office for you. You're not necessarily going to be stuck coding if that's not something that you enjoy. So just think about it this way. This is not opening up one or two doors for you. This is going to open up a whole avenue of job opportunities for you guys. Okay. And my main job function is to help you guys through this course and get the knowledge that you need to take into the workplace and be successful. Billing and coding was not what I planned to do when I started schooling and all that kind of stuff. I actually have a bachelor's degree in computer science, but the itty bitty town that I lived in Alexandria, Louisiana, did not, there were no IT jobs when I got finished with school. I went online and there was no IT jobs there for me. I would have to work at Best Buy and be a member of Geek Squad. And I didn't go to school for 7 years and get a 4-year degree to make $10 an hour at Best Buy with Geek Squad, right? But that degree got me in the door with medical billing and coding. And here we are today, 7 years later. Okay, so, this job opportunity, this course will help you guys change. If y'all are in a situation, I don't know if y'all have been or ever been really poor, but I have.
Yep.
I've been through some rough times. And here recently, like last year, I had back surgery and me and my husband were both unemployed at the same time. And y'all, I'm at my one of my lowest points. I had to visit our local food bank. I have a toddler. So I've got pride, but I've got a kid to take care of too, so, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I was able to make it through that time because of the work that I had done before that allowed me to save some money so that we at least could keep our roof over our heads, at that time. And now that job experience has led me to this position with you guys. And, I'm better off now than I was before my back surgery. Let me put it that way. I lost my last billing and coding job because I couldn't sit in an office chair anymore. I would sit for an hour and I would just cry because I just couldn't do it anymore. My back just hurt too bad. So I ended up losing my job. I got fired because I wasn't productive. I wasn't getting the job done, So, and I understood that. I knew that I wasn't getting the job done. I was in too much dang pain, so it wasn't a surprise to me. But here I am now and just so much better off. I get to work from home. I'm available for my kid if I need to be. So I hope that you guys will go on to, find the job that makes you happy, the thing that will help your situation, however you need it to be,
Mhm.
so that's what we're here for. That's my goal. And y'all reach out to me anytime, day or night. My office hours are technically 8 to 5, but we are online, and that requires a certain amount of flexibility because y'all probably got kids, y'all probably got work. If you don't, you got other family obligations, you got life to live. So the flexibility is there if y'all need it to be. If you're having a bad day at work, you got stuck on a double shift, let me know. I will extend a due date. We'll push an assignment off. We'll do whatever we need to do, but we're going to get y'all through this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's a little bit about me. Mom of one little crazy toddler, love some medical billing, like some coding. And I'm just basically, I'm a Louisiana girl, just like y'all. Just like y'all. And I'm pretty laid back, easy to talk to. As Taylor, I talked to you yesterday on the phone for a little while, so so just don't ever think that you're bothering me, and don't ever be afraid to reach out, okay? All right. So the first thing we want to talk about is Unitech's expectations as far as attendance policy, and my expectations for the course. I'm really easy. My main thing is communicate with me. If we're communicating, then things are getting done. Okay. I can't help you with something if I don't know that it's wrong. If I don't know that it's broken, I can't fix it. You know what I mean? So definitely, if y'all have something going on, again, communicate with me. That is key. Text messages is going to be your quickest way to get in touch with me. I will generally get back with you within 10 minutes. Sometimes a little quicker than that. You can call me if it's something that you think you need to talk out, call me. 8 to 5, I will answer that phone. If it's after 5, the call is going to be hit and miss because I'm going to be with my family after that time. That's why the text message is easier, because I can shoot you a text and still continue on with what I'm doing. Emails after 5 o'clock, I am not going to get until the next morning. The email shuts off at 5. That's just, I just don't check it at night. I check my phone all night, but I don't check my email. I don't get my laptop out unless you guys need me to do something for you on the e-learning site after 5. Then I'll hop on and do whatever you need me to do if I can. If I can't, I'll let you know that. Okay. And then we'll address it the next day. And if there's something that you need that I can't get to you in the evening time, I am not going to hold that against you. Okay. If you have a question about assignment and you didn't turn it in because I didn't get back in touch with you to answer that question, you're not going to get counted off for that. Okay. We'll answer the question the next morning or whenever we need to, and I'll let you turn that assignment in and you will not lose points. Again, I'm not going to hold you responsible for anything you can't do. Okay. That wouldn't be fair. So don't stress yourself out if you text me at night or email me or call me or something and I don't get right back with you. But generally, if I can't do what you're asking me to do, I'll let you know why. I'll let you know that. So communication is big. I ask that we do have some discussion forums where I get you guys to interact with each other. We actually have a Zoom meeting on Friday, and this is a first for me. This is going to be our first live activity. Friday's not a lecture Zoom, it's an activity Zoom. We're going to do kind of like a game that's going to focus on what's called the surgical package, which you guys will read about that in your assignments over the next few days. So all I ask is that we be respectful and professional with each other and meet each other with grace. And what I mean by that, we're trying to get you guys into a position and kind of used to working in a professional environment, whether you work for a doctor's office, a third-party billing service, a hospital, wherever you go, you're probably going to be in some office environment, and a certain amount of professionalism and respect is going to be expected from you. Okay, so we're just going to try to emulate that, still being, an easygoing atmosphere, but we're going to respect each other and communicate professionally with each other. Okay. And I will let you know if I think that you are not doing that. I will let you know. In the nicest way possible, in the nicest way I can. So that's my main things. Communicate with me and just, be respectful to each other, myself, and anybody else that we may have, because we have guest speakers that come on, visitors that observe my Zoom meetings and stuff like that. And sometimes they'll talk. So again, just show them their due respect. Let's see. So that's a little bit about my expectations. Unitex attendance policy, and this is a big one. This is very important, guys. The way your attendance is counted is by your submissions, your assignment submissions, whatever you turn in for that day. If you go a day and you don't turn in anything, you don't upload anything to the e-learning site, you are counted absent that day. Okay. Now, after you are absent for 14 days, Unitex policy is that you are automatically dropped from the course. And then once you are dropped for non-attendance, you have to wait one entire calendar year before you can get back in and resume your course. Okay. I don't want that to happen to anybody. I really don't. And generally, if somebody drops off the map for 14 days, they're not interested in being here anyway. Okay. So, if that point comes, if you get to a point where okay, this ain't for me, I ain't digging it, I can't do it, whatever the case may be, talk to me before you just drop off the grid. Okay. And stop communicating. Maybe there's something we can work out. If it's like I said, this is online. We've got a lot of flexibility with what we can do with due dates and assignments and stuff like that. So guys, again, communication. It's all about the communication. But so Unitex policy is 14 days and then you're out of the course. I will tell you now, once you hit day 3 with no attendance, you're going to hear from me. I'm going to check on you. Hey, you alive? What's going on? Everything okay? Anything you need help with? What can I do? Let's get an assignment in today, because you never know when life's going to hit you and you may be out for a week. You may need that 7 days, 6, 8 days, 9 days, 10 days even to handle some kind of family emergency somewhere. So I like for everybody to kind of stay on top of their stuff, at least try to get in the question of the day. And we'll talk a little bit more about question of the day and the assignments and stuff once we get into the e-learning site. Okay. But so attendance is vital. And your assignments, they have daily due dates. Every single day, Monday through Friday, you're going to have one daily assignment, one lab assignment, and one question of the day that are all going to be due that day. All right. So the question of the day is one very simple, something you could answer in probably 2 to 3 minutes with a simple Google search or a search in your textbook, something like that. Most of the time they'll do with whatever we're doing in class. It'll be something related to the material. It also could be a Harry Potter trivia question. I am a huge, huge Harry Potter fan. So, in fact, I want to say today's question of the day: how did Harry Potter get his lightning bolt scar? That's today's question of the day.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. I'm gonna have to go over that because I'm not a big movie person.
Yeah, out of Harry Potter.
Kaylee already knows I'm not big into movies and stuff.
Look, that's okay.
Googling fool.
That's okay. Not everybody is, but I'm not gonna give you anything that Google won't answer you in 3.2 seconds. Okay.
I'm about to mute myself and turn my camera off for just a minute while I run in and do this.
Yeah, do your thing, Taylor. Do your thing. Okay, but yeah, so I mean, the question of the day could be any old thing that pops into my head, really. It's something extra that I assign you guys because number one, it adds 5 points a day to your grade. So that helps buff your grade a little bit. Okay. And also number two, if you do have a lot going on that day, you can pop in, answer that question of the day, and be done for the day if you need to be. Okay. It'll take you 5 minutes max to type up a little document that has that answer on it and throw it up on the website. And then your attendance is taken care of. Okay. Now your question of the day, when it closes at midnight, it's closed. You're not able to make those up. They're due daily and they close. Your assignments and your labs, those are due.
Hold on 1 second.
You're good. You're good. But okay, so your daily assignments and your labs, they're due, like today's daily assignments and labs will have today's date on them, but you have until Sunday to complete those without losing any points. Okay, so questions of the day close every day and you can't make those up. Your daily assignments and your labs, you have until Sunday to complete them without losing points. Again, online, all the flexibility, right? So that makes things a little bit less stressful, right?
Right.
And like I said, that question of the day is just so good when you have a busy day, when you have, you get, okay. I know that when I was in school, I would work all stinking day because I worked 50, 60 hours a week trying to pay my rent, working at Domino's or O'Reilly or wherever I was at that moment. And I'd work all stinking day and then go home and try to do my schoolwork. And I'd just be damn tired. Okay.
Yeah.
Just tired. And you're going to have those days, y'all, where you just don't have it in you, but try to dig out that little bit to get that question of the day in, so at least get your attendance. And then worry about that assignment a little bit later when you got a little more energy. Okay. So let's see. So that's all I'm going to talk about as far as assignments and attendance right now. We'll get more into detail about assignments when we get into Genzabar, which we're about to do that now. But any questions on Unitech's attendance policy or my expectations for the course?
No, ma'am.
We good on that? All right, cool beans. All right, I'm going to share my screen. First of all, let me ask y'all, how are y'all doing as far as getting onto the Evolve website and accessing your books? Your
Good.
ebooks?
It's been fine. I've been able to download them to my phone and to my laptop.
Okay, good.
Now, I got a question. Is Ken's medical assistant one part of y'all's, or is that from when I was in school last
Where's
time I
mine?
downloaded on my book?
The medical assistant is part of ours. Yeah.
I was about to say I have the same
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
I just
Y'all
wanted to
should
be sure.
have, there should be about 5 or 6 different ones. The one we are focusing on right now is going to be this guy right here.
It's books, yeah.
Yeah, step by step for medical coding. And there's
I have a
also a workbook that goes along with this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, y'all are only going to have these in ebook form. Y'all will get some printed coding manuals next week. On your first day, part of Unitech's attendance deal, you have to submit an assignment your first day to be active in the course. After you submit your assignment tonight, which that's due by 11:55 p.m. tonight. So 10 o'clock tonight, if y'all ain't done that, you will be hearing from me. I'm going to check on it all day long until everybody's got their stuff in. Okay. Because if you don't do that and you don't go active in the course, you're going to roll over. And what I mean by roll over is it's going to push back your start date to next Tuesday. You will not be able to start the course this week. You're going to have to go back through and start next week. And I don't want anybody to get pushed back. Let's get this show on the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Okay. So, but once you complete that activity tonight in the morning, I'm going to send a report and say, hey, all of my awesome people that started yesterday did their assignment. They all turned it in. Everybody's active. And when I do that, they are going to mail out your books, your printed books. And the reason why they do that is they want to make sure that you're invested in the course before they send you these manuals. The manuals, some of them are $100, $200, $300. They're super, super expensive. And that is
Oh my goodness, really, dude. I will want to let you know that I do have work today from 2 to 10. So if I don't have it turned in, just give me a little bit more time to work on it when I get home.
Not a problem. Try to, if you can, at least since you know you're Harry Potter, try to get that QOD in before you go to work if you can. And
Okay.
that way tonight, if you get home and something comes up, your internet's out, whatever, you're covered. Okay. So at least do that one. And then if you can tonight, do some more. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is one of the coding manuals that you guys are going to get. Most of these things are super huge. Like, let me. This is the biggest one. ICD-10 CM. Okay. This is an ICD-10 coding manual. It's about $250. And it's
And
about.
that's what's going to be mailed to us.
No, this is the only form it comes in. You'll get this one, that smaller one, and then there's a third one that you'll get that's kind of in between the two. But it's HCPCS, ICD-10 CM, and your CPT. Those are the ones you're gonna get. So about 5 or 6 ebooks, and then your 3 printed manuals is what you'll get, and you'll get those next week. The only thing that we're trying to figure out a fix for this, with y'all not having your coding manuals, some of the assignments is going to ask you to work in the coding manuals. When you come across an assignment that says, look in your coding manual for this, try to Google search the answer. See if you can Google search it. If Google does not come up with anything, put no manual as your answer for that question. Okay. And like I said, we're trying to come up with a fix for this. Maybe seeing if we can overnight the books to you guys at some point or something like that, but we haven't gotten that worked out yet. So you're not going to get these manuals until probably middle of next week. Okay. Let's see. Any questions about that? About what to do if you come across something where you need that manual? You can always text me. Always ask me if you forget or whatever, and you get in there and you're not sure of what to do. Just shoot me a message, okay? All right. Any questions about the Evolve website or downloading the books? Anything like that?
I'm gonna have it.
Everybody's good on that? Awesome. All right, so let's jump in real quick. We're going to jump into Jenzabar. I'm going to share my screen with y'all.
My neck.
All right, so when I say Jenzabar or your e-learning site, what I'm talking about is this My Unitech site. And I think y'all got on here to do your orientation, right? I don't handle that process, so I'm not sure about the orientation stuff, but I think y'all use the same site. All right, so once you log on here, this top little menu, you're going to go to academics. Okay, when you click on academics, it's going to show you a course list. All right, so and mine is going to look a little bit different from you guys because I'm faculty. I have a few more options that you guys don't have, but for the most part, it's going to look real similar. Okay. And again, you can always text me later if you have questions on stuff. But you guys are in module 154 in your group 17. So you're just going to click on that. And it's going to bring you to this awesome little overview page. And it's just going to give you some real basic information. Depending on where you are in your assignments, it's going to list the next one that's due. If there are news and announcements, it's going to show that here. Okay. And from there, you can click on, you can get into your assignment, this particular assignment by clicking here. you can see this news and announcement post by clicking here. And then if you scroll down a little bit, it gives you a little bit of course information. And I don't use this page a whole lot. It's helpful for these top options to know if there's a new announcement and to know what you got to do next. All right, so let's see. I am going to switch to student view real quick. I just want to go through some highlights on here. Some stuff that you guys are going to use the most, or that would be the most helpful for you. All right, if I can get my screen to cooperate. All right, so that's your overview page. Every page that we look at is going to have, or it's going to be all listed right here, okay? But this is not looking like it's supposed to look, actually. All right, so course assignments is something that you guys are going to use a lot of. Okay, this is where you're going to find all of your assignments. And they're listed in sections, and they're listed and labeled by what day of the module we're in. Okay, this is module 154, and today is day 3 of the module. We just started this one, so you guys are jumping in at a pretty good spot. We just started this module on Friday. So Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, that makes today day 3. Okay, so you guys are not going to be responsible for anything that came before today. You are going to be looking for day 3 of 40, because there's 40 days in this module. So you're just going to scroll down until you find what you're looking for. All right, and you can see day 3 of 40 daily assignment, and you would just click the title to open it up and work on that assignment. Okay, but it gives you a brief description of what that assignment is right there. Let's see. And then right below your daily assignment for that day, you're going to find your question of the day. And again, like I said, how did Harry Potter get his lightning bolts car? Real simple. And then, okay. And then tomorrow's daily assignments and QOD are going to be under that. All right. If you continue to scroll down, this next squared off section is going to be your lab assignments. And again, don't worry about anything before today. Those grades, and you are going to show an F for that assignment right now. Those that came before, I will be dropping those grades. So don't freak out. They're not going to affect you. It may take me a couple of days to get in and do that. So bear with me a couple of days before you start checking on your grade and stuff. All right, so today's lab is actually a Zoom meeting at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I tend to have 1 Zoom meeting a week. This week, like I said, I'm having 2 because I'm having an activity on Friday. But if you attend the Zoom meeting, you automatically get attendance and full points for that assignment. It's real easy. And you don't have to necessarily participate. Just show up. If you're at work, mute your audio, turn your screen off, stick us in your pocket, put an earbud in. Easy way to get your attendance and your full points. Okay. Let's see. All right. And once you guys start to have exams in this module, they'll be in a 3rd section underneath the labs. Okay. All right. Let's see. News and announcements is just, this is where I'm going to post anything important for the class, holidays, reminders, all that kind of stuff. So check your news and announcements every now and then. The resources page is going to be really helpful for you guys. There are some very short, and when I say short, I mean 3 to 5 minutes, training videos on how to do different functions on this website. Okay, how to view your syllabus, how to take a test, how to answer a discussion forum question, and one really good one, complete a file upload assignment. 95% of y'all's assignments will be file upload assignments. And that's where you're going to type up your answers on a document, either in Word or Google Docs, and then you're going to upload it on the assignment page. And this little video will walk you through that process in about 3 minutes. It'll show you how to do that if you forget. All right, then discussion forum. There aren't any yet because we haven't had any discussion questions yet for this module. Like I said, we just started this one, and I only do discussion questions like once every couple of weeks. It's not something that we use a whole lot. The course calendar I do not use because I don't like the way they have it set up. Your syllabus, of course, can be found on the syllabus page, and that'll show you some basic information, including what textbook you need to be accessing for this course. And you can see that right at the top, step by step for medical coding. Okay. The chat function we don't really use because we text. So we're always in constant communication. The grade book will show you where your grade is sitting for this class so far, which see no grades yet. Your attendance page is where you can view your attendance record to see where you're at. If you missed a couple of days, you want to check things out. Now, for some reason, I'm going to change my view real quick because y'all are not seeing some pages that y'all are supposed to see. I don't use their calendar because I have this week at a glance page that I do for you guys. And now, I just realized that my upload did not save. Our website gets glitchy sometimes, y'all. So if something doesn't work like this, my upload did not save my new calendar, close everything out, open it back up. Sometimes that helps work out whatever glitch it's got going on. But sometimes you'll have an issue uploading an assignment. If that happens, close it all out, open it back up and try again. It may help. But okay, so I give you this week at a glance page because it lays it out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the date, what day of the module we're on, which is how I would like for y'all to label your assignments. Please, please, please. Label them by the module day, not the date. It gets really confusing when I'm trying to grade stuff. But this lays out for you the daily assignment, the lab assignment, the discussion question, and it lists out your questions of the day all week long in one pretty little layout. Okay. So that's something that I do for you guys. And I try to have that up on Saturday mornings. So y'all can work on the next week's stuff early if you want to. But again, my upload did not save, so I need to upload that. That'll be updated at some point in time today. Okay, your PowerPoints page. The first PowerPoint is going to go up on here today also. Our Zoom at 3 o'clock this afternoon is a chapter 12 review. Friday and yesterday, we worked on chapter 12. Today's assignments, I think the daily assignment is a chapter 12 review section. And then we have our lab, which is our Zoom review. Try to make it if you can. If you can't, I understand that too. They're not mandatory, but you will have something, a document to upload if you don't come to get your points for that assignment, okay? But whenever I reference a PowerPoint, they're going to be listed on this PowerPoints page, okay? And then I think the last page, yeah, the last page is virtual meetings, which is basically what this is. Like I said, I'm recording this one, and when I'm done with that, in about an hour, you'll be able to find this meeting posted right here above this one. So you can go back and reference it if you want to. Also, after this afternoon's lecture meeting, I will post that one right on top of this other one. So anytime we have a meeting and you don't make it, come to your virtual meetings page and you can watch whatever we did, after the fact. But just remember, there will be an assignment attached if you do not come to the meeting. You will have an assignment to do to get your points. All right, so that's the e-learning site in a nutshell. Do you guys have any questions about that?
I do. The I know you said that if we needed extended or whatever, that we have until Sunday nights typically to do it.
Right.
Now, is that an already like done deal? Like they're all open until Sunday, or do we have to come to you and say, hey, this is going on. Can you open it till Sunday for me?
The daily and the daily assignments and labs are automatically open until Sunday. And
Gotcha.
like I think you were making your run while I explained the QOD is the only thing that you don't have until Sunday. They
Do
are
every day.
daily,
Yeah.
and they close at midnight. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I knew that you said that they were open till Sunday, but I didn't know if it was like a as need basis of, hey, this is going on, can you open it? Or if they were just automatically open till Sunday. Okay, never mind.
Not a problem. Anybody else got anything?